You've been visualizing, you've been affirming, maybe you've even made a vision board or you've read lots of books. You have definitely been taking action towards your dream, but it's still not here. And you're starting to wonder if your manifestation, it's ever going to happen for you. Well, here's the truth. Your manifestation isn't stuck. It's developing. And there are 2 words that can unlock everything for you. And the words are let go. You know, we think that manifestation should work like a vending machine. You put in the right combination of thoughts and actions and you push a button and then your dreams appear immediately. But that's not the way it works. Manifestation really works more like a river. The water knows how to flow. But if you try to control every twist and turn, you create dams and blockages. So the problem is we get too attached to the outcome when we grip really tightly to how it should show up or when it should show up. We actually are blocking the very flow that we are trying to create. So right now, your manifestation might be growing, but it's just underneath your vision. And if you're strangling it with the feeling of desperation, it's not going to be able to break through. So I want to share with you just a personal story from me. When I wrote my book, Happy for No Reason, and it was about to come out, I had this really deep desire for it to really make a difference in the world. I wanted it to help people. I wanted to reach the right people that would really get it. And I wanted to have a big impact. But I noticed that I was getting really attached to some specific outcomes. You know, I wanted certain sales numbers, I wanted certain reviews, I wanted certain opportunities, and I knew that I needed to release my grip. So I handed it over, and for me, I've had this connection to Mother Mary for the last few decades. I'm not Catholic, but Mother Mary is just very deep in my heart, and I have turned to her as a trusted, energetic guide. So I wrote a letter to Mother Mary, where I poured out all of my hopes and dreams for the book. It included that I wanted it to become a New York Times bestseller. And then I ended it with this. From this limited perspective of my conscious mind, this is what I think I want. But I ask for this or something even better. So be it. Amen. And then I signed it with love and gratitude. And then I really let go of my attachment to the specific outcomes, and I surrendered it to something bigger than my limited vision. Now, I certainly kept taking aligned action forward, but I wasn't attached to the exact outcomes. I didn't have that kind of hanging on energy. And what ended up happening was that my biggest dreams for the book came true, and more, really. It did become a New York Times bestseller, and opportunities opened up that I hadn't even asked for. Like, I became the host of a TV show about happiness, and I narrated a movie about happiness. And so it's been amazing. And now it's been 18 years later. The book continues to have a life of its own, and it's impacting people around the world. It's in 33 languages. It was once I stopped gripping so tightly and I handed it over to a higher source, then I think that's how the miracles could flow in. So here's what I learned. Sometimes your manifestation isn't showing up yet because something else needs to be released first. So think of it like this. If your hands are already full, they can't receive what's trying to come in. So letting go isn't about giving up. It's actually about making space. So what I want to do is just a quick little process for letting go. But before we do that, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to click subscribe and turn on all notifications, because I put out new videos every week or so that will help you with more of your ability to manifest that life that you are really knowing in your heart you want. And I want you to be able, I don't want you to miss those videos. So, all right, so let's do this process for letting go. And we're gonna make space for your manifestation by letting go of any really holding on attachments that you have to a specific outcome. Because when there is that anxiety that we have when we're holding on to a certain result, we block the flow. We're not the general manager of the universe. We don't ultimately know what's going to be best for us. So let's do this together. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and put a hand on your heart. And take a deep breath and bring into your heart that manifestation that you're calling in, the one miracle that you would love, that would mean the most to you right now. And imagine what you might feel like to have this fully in your life. Notice what feelings arise as you sit in this feeling as though it's already happened. Maybe you feel joy or peace, whatever feels true for you. And now I invite you to either say out loud, repeating after me, or say it silently to yourself. Dear universe, or whatever trusted guide you would like to bring in, I'm calling in this manifestation of, and then say whatever it is that you want to manifest. I ask for guidance on each step that's mine to take. Show me the path to aligned action steps. Connect me to people who can support this. And lead me to synchronicities. I open to receiving this miracle. And I trust in the divine plan. From my limited perspective, this is what I think I want. I ask for this or something even better. I give thanks, and so it is. And now imagine letting go of this desire, letting it go into the hands of the universe or your trusted guides. And now imagine yourself going forward in your life, experiencing those same feelings that you felt earlier, that joy or that peace or happiness, whatever it was for you. And imagine those feelings being your new set point as you walk through life. Whether or not you have that manifestation, you still feel those feelings. And that naturally attracts for you exactly what is right for you. And take a deep breath. Allow this to really anchor in. Trust that what is yours, that is meant for you, is on its way. And when you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you for doing that. I'm eager to hear just your experience and how life goes on for you in this state. You can listen to this again. Your manifestation, it's like an apple seed. You can't force the seed to grow by digging it up every day to check on it. What you can do is you can keep on giving it your loving attention and trust that it's happening. It's growing right now, even if it is below the surface that you can see. In perfect timing, the fruit of the seed that you've planted will appear. And the universe, I don't think, is testing your patience. It is actually perfecting the manifestation that is right for you, that is in your highest and best good. So today, ask yourself, what am I ready to let go of? What outcome am I just holding on to too tightly that it's time to open up to this or something better? And if you will, just let me know in the comments how this feels to you. How does it feel to you to let go? How does it feel to you to do that process? Remember that your manifestation isn't late. It's right on time. You just need to open your hands and receive. Enjoy. I send you lots of love.